Hello guys and welcome back. Today's video is focused on one of my favorite games. It's Dota 2. But this video is going to be somewhat critical of it. And I felt that I needed to voice these as it is a game that I love and I'm not really happy with what's going on with it. Recently with many changes we have seen players switching to League of Legends and what I think is triggering the effect. Before starting, I would like to say that I'm going to compare it with League and these are my opinions, and people who get hurt easily by mere facts and are driven mad, this video is surely not for you. Others, do sit tight and watch. I would like to throw some light on some core elements first, and then I would like to say what I like and don't like about the game. Number 1, gameplay and newbie friendliness. Dota and League, though both games are MOBA, they are very different on how each one is played. Every game is different, and the skill group in which matches are played have different paces. Let's talk about new players. Dota is not really a new player friendly, as it has a lot of dynamics to care about. On the other hand, if you consider League of Legends, it has left a fairly simple and easy to grab mechanic and a map dynamic for the players. Also, considering Dota, the map is huge and for new players it's obnoxious. Also, the concept of high ground, which I like, which is one of the best elements in the game and adds another dynamic, is often confusing. Now, coming to the fact of recent updates. With the new jungle and neutral items, the RNG factor has increased, to which many have commented as unfair and unbalanced. Though the developers are working on it, I feel it as somewhat unnecessary and useless. What should be done? I think they should work on the dynamics, the hero changes to make room for bigger and better plays for each and every bracket. Also, the map that are somewhat easier for newer players to understand. The recently added outpost is not something that is to be a part of the MOBA and it doesn't really add anything. For a better understanding of what I am saying, there is a video I have linked in the description by AFK Gaming Esports where they have actual numbers and graphs that are showing the number decrease, and you guys can go click on it and watch what's happening. I am mentioning the new player thing every time because if we are not able to attract new players, then as a game Dota is not growing at all. Number 2, content. Content wise, again, in the past year Dota had fell short, with League having music, cinematic, skins and much more just related to promotion. Also streamers, another big factor that contributes to the growth, and I feel somewhat all of Twitch is dominated but by League streamers. Yes, we might have Admiral Bulldog, Sing Sing, No Tail, Topson, Miracle, GH, and many others to keep us entertained. But personally, I would love to switch to a stream of Tyler One or Pokimane or Disguised Toast or Skara, as the generative content is more in those. Though the international is the biggest tournament of the year, with the recent work Riot has put in LoL, to make it a user experience, I feel somewhat Valve needs to come up with something, especially when the 10-year anniversary of Dota is coming up in a couple of years. Number 3, shared world. Artifact, yes, we all know how big of a failure it was, and Valve is unable to salvage any part of it. A major crowd was excited about a card game based on Dota and also new mechanics it was bringing, but alas, there was another missed opportunity. Dota Auto Chess, one of the biggest, most viewed mod. It made me remind of the old Dota 1 days, but sadly, the adaptation by Valve Dota Underlords is not so popular. It lacks core features of auto chess and implements things that are boring, useless, and even to the extent it makes it unplayable. On the other hand, if you take a clear look at Riot and how they capitalize with teamfight tactics, a game which they refined over time, they have put other developers into it and also are constantly changing to match the actual Summoner's Rift. Also, the newest card game that was revealed on the 10-year anniversary of League of Legends, Legends of Runeterra, a card game which has garnered millions of viewers and in turn registrations during its two closed beta stages. What's this tell us? That Valve is not really working hard enough to expand the Dota universe. Another thing that Riot has been doing, and it hurts because I wanted to see comics based on Dota, because Dota was one of the first games that introduced hero based comics. But alas, Riot partnered with Marvel and they are making comics based on their heroes. Do we have them with Dota? No. Do we want a Marvel partnership? No. I don't care about a Marvel partnership. But do we need more comics? Yes. But we can't see any of those. There are no signs. And this really tells us that Valve should work on the Dota universe as it is losing opportunities to go bigger and better and having a better market share, which is clearly the factor why Dota has seen a lot of decline in players. Number 4, Pro Scene. Coming to the last point of Pro Scene, it is more or less balanced as Valve is focused on this with the major and minor set up throughout the year. But Valve should do a little bit more extra for smaller tournaments to happen all year round and from them more players to be recognized. Because I have seen the players that are in the pro scene are constant throughout the 5 to 6 year stage. Regions like Middle East, Pan India, Oceania and parts of Asia including South Korea, Japan, all these places are untapped and unlooked upon by Valve. And if Valve is somehow able to make Dota predominant, then there is a chance that the pro scene might grow and more talents are to be discovered. Though Dota 2 is a game I love, it is not the game that I am liking at the time because of what the things are happening with it. I would really like Valve to focus on this. I know my small video won't do it, but if you guys share this video and if this video gets enough views, then I hope Valve will be able to watch this and make some changes, not according to my video but according to what they think is right, according to what the community think is right, because the community is complaining and Valve should listen, because the community is complaining because they love the game, and if Valve is not willing to make some changes that the community is wanting, then what's the point of playing a game like this? Because at the end of the day, Valve is becoming none other than those money mongering developers, you see. So with a heavy heart, I would like to say, Valve, please change the game. We are absolutely not liking what is happening. Please make it better. We love Dota, we love you Valve, we love Gavin, but please. With this, I would like to say thank you guys for watching. See you guys for the next video. Do like, do share, do comment, and do feel free to share this video with your friends, with everyone you know who plays Dota. Thank you guys so much.